Hi, everybody. It's my birthday. So I decided that I'm going to do something fun and teach you guys a whole lot of things that we don't really talk about. But I incorporate every day of my life. So it's a little bit of showing you Cyd's world, bringing you into Cyd's world, bringing you into how I have worked in my own personal life for many, many, many centuries. Not to say centuries, not years, it's centuries. So we talk about energy. I've been training you and talking to you guys about energy, personal energy, spiritual energy coming through us, the divine energy pouring through our bodies, prayer, meditation, all of these ways to access energy. And that energy is our main component of life. Now, we have to learn first how to harness our own personal energy. If we're empathic, if we're psychic, if we are depressed, if we're anxious, if we're happy, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. We've gone through some of those things. But today, I'm going to be talking about our environment. The energy outside of us is a direct reflection of the energy that's inside of us. Okay? The energy that's inside of us is a direct reflection of what the energy is outside of us. That's why when I was teaching you, or we've been working through this, is to harness your energy, focus your energy, master your energy, bring the energy in, align your energy to your purpose, to your truth, to your path, to your love, to your joy, to your spirit. So what I've noticed a lot of times with people is that if our outside energy reflects us, clutter, confusion, lower vibrational energies outside of our body, in our environment, in our local environment, in our local space, sometimes where we live, sometimes in the house that we have, sometimes in our business, sometimes at work, sometimes walking into a mall, going to a grocery store. Okay. It holds energy. It holds energy of people. It holds energy of the divine or not the divine. It holds energy of growth, of substance, of purity, of wonder, or the lack of. I'm going to say that again so you hear me really clearly. The lack of those things. So if we walk into an environment, a space, if you will, whatever that space is, and it holds a very negative feel. It holds a very demonic feel sometimes. Sometimes it feels like evil. Your skin will crawl, the hair on your neck will come up like you're like, this is not good. Walk into a this is one of the most perfect examples I could give you. Go into a hospital. Walk into a hospital. There's so much different types of energy there. On the maternity floor, you have women that are giving birth in huge pain, tremendous pain. Yet you go down to the maternity ward where after the babies have been birthed, and there's this joy, there's this light, there's, oh my God, look at the baby. We have a new baby. Look at how pretty she is. Look at how wonderful. Wow, he looks just like his dad. Okay. Go down to oncology, go down to trauma. See how those energies completely change? It can be in the same hospital, but those different units create a whole different energy. Go into a nursing home. That energy is people trying to survive and waiting to die. Hardly no quality of life. We're trying to have quality of life. The energy saturates in your environment. People come into new homes. They're thinking they're going to have a home. They're moving in, and the last people that were there got a divorce. Got a divorce. You don't know that for sure. Or maybe that's the person that you're buying your house from. We got a divorce, and so we're selling this property. That energy in that home is about divorce. Unless you learn how to clean it, unless you learn how to get rid of divorce energy, that divorce energy has penetrated the walls, the carpets, the floors, the ions in the air, everything. So our internal energy is so important, but our external energy is as valuable as and important as our internal. Okay? So I'm going to teach you some things about cleaning your energy or cleaning the environment energy, okay? And harnessing good energy, supportive energy for you, right? A really good example right now, because you guys have seen this before, is my Star of David. Sorry. I apologize. Are we back? Okay. Really good example of what I'm trying to talk about. Energies. I have a tree of life right here behind me. It's a tree of life. It's a tree that says abundance. It says flow. It says growth. It says structure. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's going to expand. Okay. So if I'm looking for energy to expand, to teach you, you guys are a part of this, the tree and the limbs and the buds that I want to reach. I want to get to you. I have to have a stern, firm ability inside of myself, just like a tree trunk, stable, consistent, growing all the time, so that my branches can reach everybody. So you have to take what you're doing in your environment literally. Water means flow. Okay? Water means flow. Tree of life, wood, means grounded. It's grounded in the earth. It represents that. Fire can either mean clearing or destroying. Air means movement. We have to blow this away. I could take a big breath in. Breathe it in. Breath of life. It's air. Okay? Those are the four elements that we work with on earth in life. So if you all of a sudden, and sometimes there will be illness, there will be people that start getting sick in your home. These are rituals. These are things that have been for centuries. The plagues that used to be around before we had, antibiotics and different things and vaccines and whatnot. Centuries of taking the earth, taking the substances that we have, and healing and helping our people, our town, our environment, all of this cleansing and these ritualistic behaviors. I'm not going through all of those today. There's no way. It will take me hours and hours and hours to do. But I'm going to give you some ideas, some very practical applications about things that have been for centuries. Now, with that said, that doesn't have anything to do with, well, it does have to do with religion, but we're not talking about religion today, but it does have to do with tribal. It does have to do with ancestral energy, for sure. It has to do with practical application, herbs, food. crystals, earth, earth. So I'm a firm believer, and I've watched it for many centuries. The earth hosts, God has placed on our earth everything that we need to cultivate our natural ability to thrive and to be healthy. Everything. And it's our job to be able to witness that, to understand it, and to be able to harness its energies. Now, many, 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 many things out there. Go to Google, go wherever you need to go to find out the things I'm telling you, because I'm not going into full detail about this. And you can go down a rabbit hole with it. Please do. Learn as much as you possibly can. Learn as much as you possibly can. But I'm going to start with earth energy of positive and negative. When all of a sudden we're in our home, I'm just going to work with our home. When we're in our home and all of a sudden, and we notice it subtly, a lot of times it's kind of subtle. You notice that room, we walk by something and we're like, that room doesn't feel very good in there. Or I really want to lay on my couch today because it feels so good being over there. It's not about the couch. Possibly it is, but it's about the energy in that space. Sometimes we avoid a closet. We will walk by that closet and we will avoid it. Don't want to look in that closet. I'm not talking about the closet. I'm not going in to clean that closet right now. All of our home creates energy flow. Sometimes that energy gets stuck or stagnant. So positive energy goes up, which we've talked about with the chakra system. It rises, it goes up, it hosts our body. Negative energy presses down. That's where you get depression, anxiety, all those things that we've talked about. It starts pressing down. Now, if there's a room in your home or a place in your home where you've not paid attention to, oftentimes it is corners, behind, under the bed, behind a wall, behind a picture, behind something. It's corners, things that are not protruding, right? The energy starts to drop. The energy starts to drop. And you know the energy is going to drop, but you don't pay that much attention to it. So all of a sudden, 3 months later, you walk into your room, you're like, wow, I need to clean this, or something needs to change. I need to do something about it. And it doesn't have anything to do with complete intuition like I have, or empathy that I have, but it has to do with, you can feel it. You can feel it. So there's a way to clear that energy. And I'm going to give you the simplest, basics way to do it. There's a way to clear the energy, to clear your home when people are sick, when depression has set in, when we feel blocked, when money's not flowing, when arguments are happening in relationships, when you just don't feel right. You just feel off. Okay? This is a Native American technique, and, well, it goes through many, many, many lifetimes. We have some stuff called sage. It's white sage. I have it here with me. I always recommend an authentic chief or witch doctor, if you will, to create your sage. You can buy it. You can go to Hobby Lobby. You can go wherever and you can purchase it. But you don't know where it's coming from and you don't know who's touched it. So I always like the authentic sage. It smells sweet. It smells sweet. Okay. This was given to me by a shaman. So, and obviously I've not used it. It's pure. It's wrapped in thread. It's woven completely to harness the energy of the sage after it was picked. This is white sage. This is sweetgrass. White sage is to clear. White sage will clear absolutely anything, anything negative, anything that could be attached, anything that does not belong in your home, especially sometimes we leave and we go to a store, we come back, and next thing we've got attachments, we've got negative energy on us. So in this, we stand outside your front door. Your front door is the entry point, okay, of your home. It's where all energy comes in. All energy comes in. With you, without you, it comes into your house. We light this on fire. Okay, we light this on fire. And you stand outside of your home, outside your front door, and you go from left bottom up to the left top, to the right top, to the right bottom. And you're circling this energy or this smoke, because it will be smoky, around you to clear you. You go on the back of you, and then you go underneath your feet, and then come back up. So as you're doing this, you're invoking spirit, you're invoking protection, you're invoking, if it's Native American, if it's angels, if it's God, Christ, if it's Islam, Hindu, Muslim, it doesn't matter, okay? But you're invoking divine presence with you for protection. Protection. As you light this, you're going to go in your front door. You're going to walk through your front door. As you walk through the front door, and this is the important thing, you leave your front door open. And I'll tell you why in here in a minute. But you're going to go clockwise. So you're going to turn to your left as you walk in your front door. You're going to turn to your left and you're going to circle this energy, this smoke. Now, with that said, I use a feather. Some people use eagle feathers. Some people, this is a goose feather because it's community. And you swirl this smoke to keep going. Now, you don't want it to burn, the whole thing to go on fire by any means, because it's going to burn you. It's going to burn your house. You don't want to do that. We're not creating a problem. We're creating energy to move, okay? Throughout the whole house, all the way around your whole environment, behind things, behind something, behind a credenza, behind your couch, underneath the table where energy gets stuck. You ask and you pray, because I pray with this, but I invoke getting rid of negative energy. So if I'm walking around, again, it's intentional. It's intentional. You cannot do this without intention. Heavenly Father, bless my home. Remove all obstacles here. Remove all negative feelings, emotions, desires, any fear, any worry, any blocks that are stopping me and my home and my family to have our abundant life, to have our blessed life, to have our healthy life. And you go around every single sector and the people that are in your home, and you say, bless, remove all health problems, remove sickness, remove illness, remove problems here, remove our money problems. Let us flourish. Remove the negative things that are blocking the flow of you. And you go through your whole house, upstairs, downstairs, in the basement, in your closets, remove it. And then as you're walking back out your door, because you just went clockwise, yes, just went clockwise. And as you walk out the door, this is the reason the door's open. You're going to bring that energy, all of that negative energy with you out your front door. All the illness, all the worry, all the fear, all of the blockages, everything thing that you just asked to be removed. You're walking outside with it. It's attached to you and it's attached to the sage. That's why you have blessing first. That's why you have protection. So as you're getting rid of all of this, you walk outside your front door. Take as many steps as you possibly can. Out to the street, off your patio. If you live in an apartment, out the apartment vicinity, the whole thing itself. Outside. Okay? Outside. You're bringing it with you. Out. You're removing it from your apartment complex. So you're removing it from your home. You're removing it from your people. Okay? Next thing, you must, with ground, dirt, possibly water. I would not use water if you can help it, but you douse this out as hard as you can and get this sage to stop burning. Okay? In the ground. In the ground. Don't start a fire because these embers can be very hot. So you must put this fire out. Okay? You must put the fire out. If there's no, you can do it on cement. You can put a fire out on cement. Just rub it, place it like this. Keep doing it. Okay? Until it's out completely. You must look inside. You must look inside here that there's no ember in there. Again, you don't want to start a fire. All we're doing is using the smoke to clean it. Okay? From there. And I'm going to interrupt what I'm saying with some other opportunity that you can use. Here is Pantasalo. It can be used in place of sage. You don't have to have sage. Pantasalo is 4 different types of sage and sweetgrass used usually from monks. Again, not Native American. This is used from Tibet. It's also very sweet smelling. So instead of this, you can use this. This here is called Nag Champa. These are Tibetan sticks also. These were actually given to me by Rinpoches from the Dalai Lama. You can get them online somewhere. All the stuff you can get online if you really need to. Again, if you can get them from some extraordinary individuals, please do. This does the same thing. You just light it, walk around, get rid of it. Sweetgrass, which I was just showing you. Sweetgrass, you can use this one I have used in connection with the sage. This was also wrapped by a shaman for me. Sweetgrass brings a little bit of the sweetness back into life. And it brings a little bit, instead of such a harsh get rid of things, it's like, but sweetly remove things. Sweetly. This is something that you might use in your children's room, your baby's room, or something like that when they're not in there, when they are not in there, when they're not present, but just to clear the space in a gentle, or an elderly person, you can use sweetgrass or something like that. Once you do that, go through your whole home. Then you need sandalwood. Sandalwood. I would never recommend to buy sandalwood online. Please find sandalwood at a reputable place. Sandalwood is of the monks of Tibetan, Japanese, Asian cultures, like many. It just goes back centuries and centuries and centuries. Sandalwood can be in oil form also. But sandalwood, you do the exact same behavior, walking at your door, fixing yourself, cleaning yourself. Sandalwood is a blessing. Why remove all the negative things in your environment without coming in and blessing them? Okay? Sandalwood is invoking. It is a way to say, I'm accepting blessings here. I accept blessings here. And you go to the left, you circle your whole home just like you did. And you say, thank you for blessing me. This is supposed to be fun, but when I get the blessings, you know how I am. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing my home. Thank you for blessing my people, my children, my work, my relationships, my health. Always bring me food. Make sure that my home is filled with light and love and laughter, joy, beauty, peace, great conversations, many, many friends. May we always have food here. May we always have favor upon us. May we sleep well. May we have laughter and playfulness and fun. May we love each other fully. May we be sealed in this love that you give us, in this life that you give us. Go through your whole home, same thing, and walk outside and then bless yourself again. Now, here's the key. All those things are fun. They're fine. Here's the key. As you're standing facing your front door, take your sandalwood, go from the right bottom corner in blessing to the left bottom corner in blessing, and you're going to create an energy field of blessing. Some people can do it maybe 2 inches or 3 inches. I do it 2 feet, at least 2 feet. Okay? I am blessing this door. I am blessing this entrance so that no negativity can come in and only goodness can be here. From right to left. As everybody walks over this entrance, they are blessed. All evil is gone from their body and nothing but goodness remains up to the left. And you can use your own words. I'm just saying what I say usually. Up to the left. May spirit fill this person's body from their feet up over the top of their head. Anything that they have carried with them, may it be gone other than goodness. Goodness only enters this home. Cleanse them, purify them. Over to the top right of their head. Then that is a barrier of only good divine blessings. May, as these people walk through this door, good divine blessings from above fall upon them, come down upon them, and bless them as they walk through this threshold. Down to the right, may everything that we are doing here today be sealed upon them. That they are blessed, that they are healthy, that they are provided for, that they have favor here. That as they enter my home, they will feel God's spirit here. They will feel beautiful divine light and love. And then next thing you know, just fill that space. Like I said, I do 2 feet. 2 feet. If you can only do 2 inches, please start there. 2 feet of gold light. Remember the gold light that comes through our head, into our bodies, into our chakra system? That's the kind of light that you want to use, and make it pure, make it beautiful, so that when people walk through, anything that's on them leaves their body, and everything that they're going to receive is beautiful and wonderful and divinely blessed. When people come into my home, I don't know how many people, or my place of business, anywhere I go, people feel this energy. Not only do they feel this energy, it's the most interesting thing. They walk in and they go, oh, wow, it feels good in here. If you have your own business, if you have a health practitioner, it doesn't matter. Let people come in and feel this bathing of this beautiful blessing. And as they're in your home, every room they walk into, every place they're at, they just feel better and better and more and more and more. And as your family comes home, as your children come home, your grandchildren come home, your husband comes home, your wife comes home, whoever it is, your friends come over, they're purified. They feel better. They feel protected. They feel loved. They feel complete. They feel whole. And they don't even know why sometimes. They just want to sit and just breathe it in. Because the energy that is around you is your responsibility too. It's your responsibility too. It's your responsibility to harness the energy that's within you. We've talked about that. Hopefully you're learning a lot. Hopefully you're doing a lot about the energy that's within inside of you. The responsible energy that you have to pour out to people. But your environment is your energy as well. You must be responsible for your energy as you put it out to people. To harness it in and put it out to people. To harness it in and put it out to the public. To harness it in and put it out. Give it out. Love your energy. Love your space. Pour love into every part of your home, of your car, of your environment, of your clothes, of your jewelry. Align with all of it. Because at the end of the day, that's all you have to give. And that's the thing you need to receive. If you bless your home once a week, if you clean and bless your home once a week, yes, this is a new moon. Yes, you should absolutely clean and cleanse and deeply, deeply do this on a new moon. With intention of what you want, of what you're going to have, of what your home is going to bless you with, what you're bringing into your home, what you're bringing into your home, into your life, the things you want, the things you desire, the things you deserve. Absolutely. But do it for the other people too. When you come home after a bad day's work or a hard day's work or even a great day's work, you're going to walk into your home and you're like, oh, this is awesome. I feel so good here. I sleep well here. We have such wonderful conversations and so much love, so much joy, so much passion here. We work together here. Take it to your office. Take it to your desk. Take it to your desk. Put a nice live green plant on your desk. Earth, remember? Put a fountain, a little tiny fountain. It flows. Get your energy up. Light a candle if you can. Earth. Put some sweet grass in your pocket. Put some sweet grass in a little sachet. Stick it in your blouse. Stick it in your pants. Stick it in your wallet. Carry it with you. Many applications. You can do it everywhere. But the whole point is that you're going to feel better. And your energy is going to be supported. Because it's your energy. You're supporting it. And people will feel it. And you'll just downright feel great. That's the whole point of today. Everybody should just feel great today. If you have any questions, please don't go follow all kinds of crazy stuff out there in Google. Don't. All it will do is confuse you. There's some wonderful people out there. There's some very, very, very profound individuals that know everything that I'm talking about, and they're fantastic at it. Follow them. Go ahead and seek. If you have questions for me, contact me. If I can help you with anything else, let me know. On this new moon, Make yourself a absolutely fantastic, wonderful, blessed, and fulfilled environment, inside and out. Much love. Many blessings to you all.